And today I've got a very interesting thing to say to you and that is, please be careful of the language you're using. I have just spoken to a young man, he's probably in his late 20s, he's really, really lovely. And he said, I think I've got bipolar. And I said, well, what does that mean? So he said, well, one minute I work down the gym and the next minute I can't be bothered to go. And I said, well, that's a very negative way to describe yourself. That is a very, that's putting you in a box that labels you as having a condition which is mental, isn't it? And also he used the word abuse. I was abused, and it turned out that his father shouted at him on 1 or 2 occasions during his life. So in his mind that has become a much bigger picture because of the usage of the words that are coming out of his mouth. So I asked him to eliminate those 2 words, bipolar and abuse, and then become the observer of watching himself when he works out down the gym sometimes, and he does a lot and then he doesn't bother for a few days. That actually is quite normal, because people swing backwards and forwards, and we're always going through resistance, aren't we, with the bit of us that doesn't want to do it. So can you all bear that in mind and look to see what you are using in the way of words? And I hear the word nightmare being bandied about all over the place. Is it really a nightmare if the train's 1 minute late? You know, is it really a nightmare if you can't start your car first time? Whatever. So that, I think, was very relevant for me to see that today, to mention that to people.